Okay. Where was I? I had just killed roller skates, man.
Right. Make contact with Ames and find out where the president is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell 1's core. Head for the core of Shell 1. Shell 1's core has extremely tight security. Impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section. For a proper disguise, select the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious if you're not carrying the standard equipment. All personnel in the Corps are equipped with AK-74Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise. Find yourself an AK. You have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the warehouse in Strut F.
Gotcha. F. I thought I could get through there. This is not where I want to be.
Nothing here.
I don't trust it or their minds.
Who's there?
There's definitely a tripwire.
Watch out, right. There are IR sensor traps in that location.
Infrared sensors?
Right. A booby trap connected to plastic explosives. Crossing an IR beam will trigger the detonation of a critical amount of Semtex. You will be killed. Make no mistake about it. Avoid contact with the beams at all cost.
4. Nice. Oh, Funko, what's up, dude? Hey, Raiders. Funko fan, appreciate it, man. I was concentrating on the sneaking around there for a second. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What's up, Raiders? Hold on, I spilled my beer. Give me 1 second. One second. Have an emergency over here. Beer emergency. Are you guys still here? Sorry. I freaking spilled half a beer all over the place like a moron. All right, I'm still working on this, guys. Emergency. This is the time I'm glad I don't have a camera. Because that'd have been embarrassing. That'd have been embarrassing. I fucking sent it. Damn it. Upset. I wasted beer. And I got it on my couch and on my floor. Complete send. Oh, rookie mistake. Fucking A. Great start to the stream. Holy shit. I spilled some on my computer too. So, I don't think I'm fried yet. All right, Microsoft. Okay. I think we're back. My computer My computer's a little drunk now. I'm gonna shine my flashlight in it. I think the keyboard and stuff's waterproof, or at least if it got on there, dude, I cleaned it so quick. Ooh. I flipped it on its side and wiped it down immediately. I think I'm good. You can still hear me and I can still read the chat. And I just restarted it. It took like 1 second and it's not dead. Oh man, that could have been terrible. Sorry, if I type a crazy message, it's because I'm cleaning the keyboard. All right. Testing, 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 Testing. Okay. Yes. Perfect. All right, good news. The computer's not fried. Bad news, the floor is kind of wet. Half the beer is on the floor, but at least it's not good beer tonight. It's just Coors Light. And wow, what a save. Rocket League style. Okay, well, I guess if the stream wigs out randomly tonight, well, the Xbox is fine. But I mean, if I stop chatting momentarily, I might have fried my PC. Anyways, how about some video games then? Shit, they're sending in the forces. Yo, Games with Grandpa, what's up, man? Oh shit, they're up here. Thanks for the bits, man. You're living the life tonight. Shit. Man, I had a lot just happen. Could have been bad. I wasn't paying attention to the raid. Funka raids me. I'm like locked into sneaking. I look up in the raids on there and I try to type, and I, like a rookie typer, beer drinker, I uppercutted this beer. But paper towel technology is pretty good these days, boys. I'll say that. That's who I need a sponsorship from, a paper towel company. Shit, they're coming in here. Oof. Things almost got nasty there. If my computer had fried, I might have rage quit the stream, I'm not gonna lie. Would have been a justified rage quit. Dude, it's still lighting up. Let's go. We're good. Everything's good. I'll have to write Samsung a letter. Let them know. Guys are on my ass. There we go. Got the AK.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and Don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle of the Russian army. If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Grandpa with 25 bits. 25 bits closer to 1,000,000 bits. The man, the myth, the legend. Recons, what's new with you, bro? If you're around here, if you're lurking in these parts, you gotta get on that Rocket League, man. Shit. He was upstairs. Where do I go? Alright, back up to... You can tell if I have the wrong gun. Yeah, just because I'm trying to disguise as I'm chilling, working, finish up a workday from home, and dealing with the documentation. I hate documentation. Documentation sucks. Shit. Didn't mean to do that. Speaking of, I need to do some documentation. I've been procrastination on documentation. Do edits with the track changes enabled. You hate it because it slows down your computer so much and it's so confusing. So, yeah, I guess work related. Alright, oh, I got a disguise. AK. Disguise. Well, hey, at least you're getting paid for it. I mean, you can always complain, but who cares, right? You can always complain, but who's listening? That's something that old people like to say. But it is true, it's wisdom. The side that got blown up. I think I missed it. There's an elevator. Here it is. I think that's everything. I think I just... No, how do I use the elevator with... Can I hold my gun and use it? Oh, shit. A lot of guys. They got shields.
Raiden, is something wrong?
Yeah.
Raiden!
I guess I should just try to press that elevator button holding a gun. I don't know why I thought I had to unequip. Oh no, I actually want to go this way to get that computer. I did kill some bugs today. I had a busy day. I've got a busy next couple of days. It's been a good month for bug killing. The bugs are very active around here right now. Drove through a crazy rainstorm today on the highway though. That kind of sucked. That was this morning. Yeah, this is my busy season. Well, I mean, the way I have people set up is year-round, but this is the time of year where
Retinol pattern recognized.
there's
You are
bugs.
cleared to enter.
Yeah, you know, Georgia's winters aren't super cold, but January and February definitely, like those 2 months, the bugs kind of naturally go away. But, you know. Yeah, so it just depends. It depends, man. And we get a lot of spiders that now down here, like these big ass yellow spiders that come out like the end of the summer, like the beginning of the fall. And I feel like those spiders, even though they're harmless, spook people out enough that it like reminds them that there's like just a shitload of bugs around here. Right now it's the ants. Ants are going nuts. What am I trying to do here? Gas generator running my yard to potentially help global warming so you can have a longer busy season? Hell no, dude. Gas is too expensive to be doing that kind of shit. I wish I had a gas generator though, I'm not gonna lie. I know you're just joking, but dude, gas generators, man, you know how much money? That can't be that much cheaper. It's not cheap. Those things burn about a gallon, probably less than a day. I used to know a guy that lived in a garage, and he had a gaming PC that was powered by a gas generator. As the garage, like whatever outlet was in the garage, couldn't power the PC. So he had a gas generator outside of the garage that connected to his PC and to an air conditioning unit. You could power them both at once. Yeah, I used to laugh because I told him he had a gas-powered computer because he'd have to go like once a day. There's a gas station like a block away. He'd just walk there and bring a gas can and fill it up. And I'd always laugh about his gas-powered computer.
You're on B1 of the Shell 1 core now. Ames is being held in the hall. To get in the hall, you'll have to get through a door protected by a retinal scanner security system. Right.
No, it wasn't
Get past
running
the retinal scanner
indoors. It was
and
outdoors.
infiltrate the hall.
It had an extension cord. Yeah, no. It's like running a car indoors. Fuck. I guess I could have killed him. I didn't need to. Use a gas generator to charge your EV. Well, it's probably being charged from a coal power plant anyways. Oh my god, just kill me.
Right, what's wrong? Right.
I guess I could kill the guy. I don't think he has to be alive. I've always wondered how much do you actually save, because if you're charging an EV, your power bill is going to be more. So like, what's the difference? I would be interested to know. Because I don't think you're saving. At the end of the day, what you pay for the car and everything. Electricity is pretty cheap there. Yeah, I don't know. Like, what's cheap? What's cheap electricity? You know what I mean? There, now I can do it.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
My bill in my house isn't that big. It's between usually 90 to 110 a month. It gets hot here, so the AC gets ran a lot during the summer. I remember this part.
Right.
Well, I guess I'll drink one more beer since I spilled half of that one.
The only thing we know is that
I bought
Haynes
light
wears
beers
a
because
pacemaker.
I don't want to be
His
hungover
heartbeat
tomorrow.
should sound different from other
I
people's, so use the directional microphone
just got a
to
busy day
locate
with
him.
work.
You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is the only hope of identifying Ames among all the other hostages. The directional microphone should be somewhere in the core of Shell 1.
Have you searched B2 of the core?
Alright, go to B2.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Costs about $5 a week. That's not bad at all, honestly. That's saving money from gas for sure. Because my car's pretty good on gas, but for work, I'm probably spending $20 a week in gas, which is honestly not too terrible for as far as I mean, it takes me half an hour to get out to where I work. I don't work in the area where I live. But so yeah, I've always wondered that. And see, I feel like if you had a Tesla or an electric vehicle, you'd have to have two cars, and it would have to be like your secondary car or like your commute car for work. But anytime you want to take a long trip, like, dude, why would you take an electric vehicle on a road trip? Could you imagine getting stranded somewhere with no charger? At least if you're in a gas-powered car, like, dude, there's gas stations everywhere. You're not getting stranded. So I'd always want a second car. 11.4 cents a kilowatt. That sounds cheaper than here. I don't know what it is here. I'd have to look it up. Well, that's funny. I did just pay my power bill. Tell you what it is. I'll look at the bill right now. It is does it tell me? Service discharge, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's like, dude, they don't even tell you on your bill because they do bullshit here, like smart choice. Like basically, because it's so hot during peak hours of the summer, if you're like not running your AC and stuff, or it's like, or maybe it's like during peak hours of summertime days, the rate it's more per kilowatt than the other times. Like for instance, like if you wash your clothes, use your laundry dishwasher, whatever, they say run them at night because the rates are always lower. But I don't really care. True. Yeah, yeah, you're right with the superchargers. I guess you could do that. You could always plot out a road trip, but then you got to stop somewhere for an hour or two, however long it takes to charge. You know what I mean?
Hello?
Where if you filling up at a gas station takes 5 minutes. It doesn't really matter too much because when he uses a supercharger, he just eats somewhere nearby. Okay, well, yeah. Here's the cool thing about Teslas and road trips is you could like roll like a really fat joint and smoke it while you're in your Tesla and be like really stoned. And instead of having your friend take the wheel from the passenger seat and steer because you're too stoned, you can just let the car do it. You know what I mean?
What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
Like, are you allowed to sit in the passenger seat and just have it drive you around?
What's up? Hello? Venus skin cancer.
I've never even been in one. Moving day. Collect all boxes. Achievement unlocked. Nice. The achievement noise didn't pop though. What's up with that?
Hello?
You have the directional microphone. According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker.
Really?
This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct.
That's pretty crazy.
Use the directional microphone to locate it.
What's in those chargers? Like
Retreat.
plutonium?
Venus skin cancer.
He really wants me to look at this bird. Let me look real quick. There might be an achievement associated with that bird. No, I don't think so. That elevator out, it's up here. More. 150, 200 miles, less than 30 minutes. Yeah, true. Stuff they inject Elon Musk gives him energy to run all these companies. Politics shitfest on Twitter. Yeah, don't you get? Isn't there a Tesla add-on where you can like press a button and the car injects you with that stuff? I was just thinking like, can't you play video games on the Tesla? So like, if you're just charging, can't you just like sit there and just game out for a little while? I have to grab another guy by the throat. Put him there. Answer my question earlier. You don't think you can be the passenger seat as autopilot? Someone has to be at the wheel making contact. Makes sense. My brother got a brand new 2026 car, and that's how his is.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there.
Okay, I already know. Alright, basically, I guess I could listen to him say it again. One of these hostages has a
Reporting no
pacemaker.
problems in the hall on B1.
You can play a game in them.
Shell
Your
1 core.
jiu-jitsu coaches have test lessons sometimes. They're early, and they'll be in the car playing games. Netflix, yeah, because I guess they're internet enabled. That's crazy though. Having all those bells and whistles though, that can't be cheap.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1 in the Shell 1 core.
You're Ames, aren't you?
I already knew. First guess, huh? I remembered that well. I just felt like that was the guy, and it was.
You must be Ames.
I've played this game so many times.
Keep still and listen to me. I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Oh yeah, BMW tray heated seats. Hey, trust me, companies will try it if they
Calling
can.
himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
That's crazy to think they did that.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you? I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali Lule Lo, just like you.
You what?
Low, just like you.
You're here to find out where the president is.
What?
We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
Yeah. New cars are so expensive. If I had money, maybe, but I don't know. Used cars are always reliable.
Are you on?
Right here.
Well,
do you really know where the president is?
not always,
Almost
but you know.
certainly. He was moved to the first floor of Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2.
Silence. Yeah, they were looking at each
Is he
other.
still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages? A hostage was
Silence?
killed
You
in
mean quiet?
retaliation after the SEAL 10 disaster, remember?
Silence is quiet's
What are you
cousin.
talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
Funny.
The case.
You mean the nuclear button?
Yeah,
motor?
silence.
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case
And
may
quiet.
be the single most advanced example
They're
of
both
the weapons
mimes.
failsafe system. The password is nothing less than the physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal nanomachines. This information, along with the DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. Password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave
What would I
patterns
need
and
that for?
heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion impractical. In other words,
No, I just
the
need his
login
heartbeat.
must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
Bombages.
That's why they can't harm the president.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear.
That's
as well.
funny. I never thought of it
Why
that
would
way.
they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
Everything I've been told about this
The
mission
entire
is
thing
a
was
lie.
planned. The oil spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear model. The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going on around here?
Wait. Here comes Snake.
That's him?
Use the microphone to listen in.
Snake.
King, Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter.
Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him ourselves.
Why did he betray us?
Who knows? They're a band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
I'll have his background rechecked, just in case.
You think he was working for them?
We can't discount the possibility.
But I
Especially
guess
the
if I had
intruder
the
still at
set of
large.
skills needed to be a
Yes. The man in
special
the
agent,
sneaking suit.
You know more about those suits than I do.
maybe.
Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots. What about the
I
damage
could have
to
joined
Shell
the
2?
military easily
The
when I
circulation
was
system
out of
for
high
the
school,
contaminated water has
because
been
it was like
damaged.
a
Water
few years
being
after
drawn in is
9/11 during
overflowing,
Iraq War
and
and
the lower
stuff.
block of
They
the
were
central
recruiting like
section is
crazy.
flooding.
Seal the
I
connecting
used to have people
pathway
walking up
between
to me
shells
all the
1
time
and
trying to
2.
recruit me at like
The
a grocery
Syntax and IR
store,
sensors are
all
already
sorts
in
of
place.
places.
Any effect on it?
No.
What about the president?
Thought about it.
Password entry has already been
Sometimes
made
I
to the
regret
black
not doing
case.
it, honestly,
In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from
because
him.
I was just
His
18.
work
I'd have
is
been young
done
and just
after
got it done
that.
with.
Make sure you keep him alive until then.
Yes, I know.
What about the unit's activation?
Almost complete. The code has already been entered. All we need now is for the girl to start the system.
The usual method, I assume?
No. The drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Cyborg ninja, Shalashaska.
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't due.
Where it isn't due. When you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago, Olga. Let it go.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
He's not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that sound. If Sergei were still alive...
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to take orders from you.
Olga,
Doesn't seem like that bad of an option
Sergei
here
was
either.
my best friend.
If
But in
you
high school,
sell
joined
us
army
out,
right after
I'll
for like
kill
4 or
you
5 years and was
myself.
able to get out and just pay
Listen,
for his
daughter of
university
Sergei,
and have to actually
don't
fight
ever
because
let
we're
me see
Canada.
your gun pointed at me again.
Exactly. I mean, even the U.S.
you wish,
we don't really have
I'll put
anyone
a bullet in
fighting.
your
All our
back
actively
instead.
deployed troops are just in bases.
I took you both in when no one else would.
But yeah,
You think any
dude, they do that
government
here
would
too.
have
They'll
you
pay for
as
your
irregulars
college,
in this political climate? The worst
and
kind
you
of
get
wet
paid.
works, maybe.
So you
But
like get
even
free
that's
college,
doubtful.
and you have
I
some
recommend
money.
against
It's really not a
switching
bad deal.
camps. You've nowhere left to go.
Also able to study, do courses while he's in the
It's
army.
happening again.
Doesn't seem like a terrible option. Plus the discipline would be good, dude. Discipline.
How
You'd
much
be
do
in
you
shape.
think we spent on that arm in Leon?
Just
The best
anyone would be in
transplant
shape,
surgery
get
team in the
discipline,
world.
get weapons handling experience. There's lots of benefits to it, dude. Survival,
There's something going on.
ninja skills,
The incidents are becoming more frequent.
CQC
That man's
training,
presence.
Ocelot, I leave this
lightsaber
place in
training,
your
all
hands.
sorts of stuff, you know?
I have the intruder to take care of.
Yes, King.
Is that really Solid Snake?
That's what he claims.
I thought Snake was dead.
Solid Snake did die.
Yeah,
But he's also
I
here in the
feel you.
shell.
I guess that's a
Either
risk
he
you got to
survived
take,
or there are
but
two
I
of
mean, here's the thing. You don't
Two
need
of
your
them?
parents' permission,
And that's impossible.
and they'll still take you. So, but yeah, I feel you though.
Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password.
I didn't want to join because we were actually at war. I was
I
like,
thought
dude,
so.
if I join, my
You said
ass is
the
getting
password
deployed.
entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke. but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective all along.
They plan to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
Total disruption of electronic equipment caused by
Your parents, the only options for you were doctor, lawyer,
Textbook
engineer.
answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead goes off within the atmosphere,
That's funny.
the result is an
Well,
electromagnetic
you got one.
pulse
One
of
out
up
of
to
3.
50 billion megawatts.
You did it.
The EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in an instant.
If one of the key movers of world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate
Dude,
matter,
being a lawyer is
pull it
easy,
offline
bro.
and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty.
Being an engineer is not easy.
Sons of Liberty.
Damn.
You can remember engineer stuff, you could remember legal fall stuff. It's such a fake-ass
Search my
profession.
pocket. Hurry.
You just gotta know how to use
It's a
all their
security
search
code. You'll
engines
be able
and
to
shit.
unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
Go back to
Take
the
care of the
warehouse
president
first and
before they launch the
strut
nuke.
F.
He's coming
Revolver
here.
awesome,
Pick up
huh?
your AK.
Achievement unlocked. Thanks, Ames.
What do you think you're doing?
I asked him to
I
remove
bet your
these.
brother... Dude, welders
I'm
make
ill,
good
you
money,
see.
dude.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials.
It's a myth that you have to go
We
to
know what you are.
college to
Colonel
get a good degree.
Ames. They knew that the president was planning to
Or
betray
not, not a good degree, a good job.
them, so they sent you in to keep tabs on him.
I guess you gotta go to
Am I
college to
right?
get a degree. That's a fact.
You.
Sorry, Colonel. You failed to carry out
Or
your
online
duties.
school.
You'll never escape the Lali Lule Lo.
Is that so?
Exactly, dude.
What the?
Good for your brother, man. That's awesome.
You tricked me. I understand now. Ocelot.
You're gonna die too. Fox die. That's like Metal Gear Solid 1.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one of mine.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. W Recon's pop.
Identify yourself.
Recon's armor pop.
We meet at last.
Ninja.
Hold your fire. We need the hostages alive.
Hurry, get away!
But you died.
Gray Fox. Not dead yet. Or is it Gray Fox?
Leave this to me.
Nice. Anytime you need tools or help, you can just help your dad or brother, and I'm good. Yeah, see, my brother's an engineer. And I went and saw him in Alabama. That's what I went there a few weeks ago. And we did my brakes. First time I ever done that.
Ames is dead. Looked like a heart attack.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently.
Yeah, dude. And I learned, I mean, we did it together. We looked on YouTube, and he had all the tools already. And the car stands and stuff.
Right.
It was nice. It was a good time.
Colonel, what are you keeping from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as
I didn't need to put calipers on there.
I'm pulling in all the things I can to look into.
I put some rotors and brakes on the front. in the back, I would have changed out the rotors and brakes even though it didn't need it, but we couldn't get this weird bolt off. So I didn't, and it didn't need any brakes or rotors on the back anyways.
But the president is cooperating.
So we just re-lubricated the brakes and drained all bled all the old brake fluid out. Refilled it with new brake fluid. So just kind of did our little refreshment on the back brakes. Dude, my car used to shake when I brake. Now it's smooth as hell. It's
Jack,
nice.
I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the President for now.
All right.
Brimbos. I don't even know what they are. I got my brakes. They're Power Stop brakes. It was a brand on Amazon, but my brother said he had used them before. They're decent. So. Shit. He got a shotgun. I don't get one. Brembo is a brand of brakes, very high end.
Jack!
Bro, I'm not putting Brembos on my Hyundai Sonata. I just put the regular bros. Power Stops, Amazon.
I need some help here.
Sonata with Brembos, yeah. Dude, I'm not braking hard ever. The only time I would ever have to brake hard is like if a wreck happened in front of me. This is like old school GTA moves. Oh, go ahead and kill me. I don't want to live.
Right.
It's just a little fun.
Right.
Little funsies.
Right.
The realtor he used is a good buddy, and where he used to have a Sonata and did a bunch of work to make it look cool and stuff, and actually look quite nice. But it was funny because he lowered it so much you can only have like one person in the back seat of his car, so it's a 3-seater. Wow. Well, you knew the only guy to do that to a Sonata, I guess. That's interesting. What, did he put a new engine in it? I mean, or was he just like trying to make it look cool? Because I'm just like, now don't get me wrong, the Sonata's nice. I like the engine for like me getting around, it's great, but it's by no means a freaking any kind of like race car deal. Just cosmetic. Interesting. Bet he picked up a lot of dudes with that car. The lowered Sonata, that's pretty hilarious. Shit. I don't know why people lower vehicles. If anything, dude, turn it into a Sonata dune buggy. Like, jack that bad boy up like 3 feet off the ground. Put a awesome like shocks on it. This girl had a Honda Accord. They'd always use that if they wanted to go somewhere together. Yeah. Because she was like, I don't want to be in this car.
What's that?
Let me just get out here, then I can die out here. Okay, I'm good. Yeah. I'm not getting caught dead in that car. I like my Sonata though. It's been good to me. I got a brand new engine. I don't know if I ever told you the story of how my engine, my car broke down and it was like covered by a warranty. So I got a brand new engine for free. So my current engine, I've only changed oil in it once. It's got like maybe like 6,000 miles on it. Pretty awesome. So it's like a new car. I just gotta keep up with everything else. When they put the new engine, I paid like $700 to have them put all brand new hoses and all that stuff in there. Hoses, belts, chains, whatever is in there. I just was like, go ahead with the new engine and get that taken out. I'm gonna look up online. I actually need to do. And fuck. I need to look online because I need to do the transmission flush. I need to pay somewhere to do that. Make sure to keep that transmission up. And yeah, I've got 120,000 miles on the car. Only about 6,000 miles, 7,000 miles on the engine, whatever, so. They actually look back there. Ah, just end me. Jeez.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
Sounds good, man. Have a good run and see you next time, bruh. BG6 grenade launcher. Grenades finally too. Today, guards. Shit. So I need to get to right there, the Shell 1 and 2 bridge.
there. Who is that?
Fuck.
It's the end.
Alright, I'm solid. Maybe that guy just fell off into the water.
Raiden, can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between Shells 1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
I don't have the sniper.
That's the Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Missed it. I gotta go back for it. Ugh. Damn it, I was there too, and I didn't get it. Well, turn it around.
Who is there?
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Who's there? Nothing here.
He would have seen the dart in the wall. This is what I skipped last time.
Use your PSG-1 to take out the IR sensor's control units. Head to the connecting bridge between shells 1 and 2.
What's up, Jack? Jack, I know you're probably doing fine, but don't get discouraged. Remember, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin is with you, too. You'll be all right. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. Every time you say nothing, it's always something. What's wrong?
It's just that, you know, you seem to think pretty highly of him.
Well...
Yeah, Pliskin's the kind of guy you can really depend on, isn't he?
What?
What?
Yeah, Pliskin is one heck of a man, isn't he? He's so cool, so confident.
Yeah.
But he's nowhere near as cool as you. You'll always be my number one. Always.
But that's not what I meant.
You know, you're kind of cute sometimes. Bye, Jack.
All right, guys, give me 2 minutes. I'm gonna run a 2-minute ad just because I really gotta use the restroom right now. So give me a 2-minute ad. Be right back. Alright, thanks for the patience with ads. You guys know I'm only going to run an ad if I actually get up and I'm not playing. But I had to turn the dryer on. My floor is kind of wet from the beer drop earlier. God, that pissed me off. I'm so glad my computer survived. I got the beer off of it quick and like turned it sideways and upside down, but holy shit, half a glass of beer going on your... It's a laptop. So going on the laptop keyboard freaked me out because my fiance used to have a laptop, and she spilled a cup of coffee on it once and it fried it. It ended the computer. I actually replaced the hard drive and it worked again, but not well. Keep it going. Keep it going. It's the sniper.
There's somebody there.
Go. Braves win, finally. Took them long enough. Wow. Definitely took them a long time.
Who's there?
Nothing to see here. Alright, this is the bridge. I'm gonna save again, since I'm finally here.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack, how's the mission going?
Fine.
Fine? Is that it?
Look, I really don't feel like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk about something else.
Okay then, let's talk about you.
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
That's not...
Oh yeah? Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting to say. Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes Oh look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you liked to do? What kind of people your parents were? I've never heard you talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual? That I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Could be in the middle of a secret mission on Stealth secret mission. Still gotta listen to that. Sheesh. Zoom with B. They all at. There's one on a drone. You know that. Behind me. There's one behind the flag. Yeah, there's one more somewhere. Apparently there's still another one. In there. There it is. It's the bird nest. Out of the way. Took a bird out. Oh, my medicine wore off. There we go.
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold 13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military KA-60 and the civilian model.
Cleared for takeoff.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner,
Otacon.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear units throughout the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage, or ideals, or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here. Not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
It would appear that Snake is not dead.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake.
No! That is not Solid Snake!
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover. Stop it.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Solid as Snake.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
He's jet surfing.
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier.
The world needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Right. This is the Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
All right, let's do it. Okay. No, I shouldn't shoot Snake. What am I doing? When he does this, I just have to just grin and bear it.
Try dodging this!
Yeah, that's not good. Shit. He's coming in. Gotta hide. Yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
I mean, just does that forever. Here he comes in for a maybe run.
Try dodging this!
Jesus.
I'll take care of it. Not
Barely even get a hit off on him. Nick, I need you to throw me a ration.
I'll take care of it. Is that the best you can do?
I was dumb. I pretty much knew that wouldn't have worked out. Sheesh.
You're tougher than I thought. I'll let you go out in style. Take this.
I only get one hit there. That's in the way.
I'll shred you to pieces. What the? What the?
Snake, you're gonna have to cover me.
I'll let you go out in style.
Got 5 missiles left. Wouldn't let me shoot him right there.
Is that the best you can do?
Got him. Popped out on him. No fly zone achievement.
There's something coming up.
That's Metal Gear! It's already active!
never dies, huh?
Go! Ha!
What's that? It's running on water. Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to. If I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you two really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that. And I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake, that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Yeah, there's a book on Shadow Moses apparently, and he doesn't care what Snake said, that piece of trash. Or shit.
Raiden!
This part's always fun. Little platform action. Whoa. Alright, I got greedy.
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Is there another one? That's the way. And there's it's like thermal goggles or just night vision or some shit up there, whichever one I don't have.
No. No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Raiden, is everything all right?
I mean,
Raiden.
it looks doable from there.
Raiden!
I'll try that again. Looks doable. Maybe just right over here. That was the phone was ringing. Missed the call. Shit, maybe he'll call back.
Raiden!
Is that the phone ringing? Use the coolant spray to put out the fire. Wow. I mean, that call isn't that important. fall.
Right. Is something wrong? Right. Right.
It's gonna be a great highlight on YouTube.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Try again. There we go. With the crouch landing. What is it that I missed? I would have missed an AK suppressor. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Snack AK. Suppressor. Yeah, that's actually worth it. Oh shit. Now I gotta control right here, because you get past all that, you can actually fall off.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Just gonna silence the AK. Afraid to hang from the rail because I know if they shoot me off. I should have made it by now. Yeah, I seem to remember you could go loud right there, or at least. I guess maybe because it's not really loud. You got the suppressor, so. There we go. Only one way to go. And these flip jumps always give me the willies. Oof. Thought that was gonna kill me.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here. Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course. High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
You'll be bacon.
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
That's the floor. Not that way. That's the Nikita. Okay. I think I know what part this is. Yep. I know where I'm at.
The only way to the president is past this electrified floor. Use the remote-controlled missile to destroy the power source. That will cut off the high-voltage current to the floor. Locate a remote-controlled missile.
Snake might know where to find them. He did sweep Shell 2 for C4s earlier.
I didn't mean to do that.
Jack, is that you?
Rose.
So, have you decided to talk yet?
Nope.
That's too bad.
Why are you so interested in me all of a sudden?
Because I'm curious. More so than before. Does it really bother you that much?
There must be some things you don't want to say.
Like what?
You know, those things you don't want to say.
Let's see. Things you don't want to say. Like that you've been married before? That you're 80 years old? That you used to be a woman?
Rose.
What exactly is it you won't tell me? Do you think I'd hate you if I knew? Do you really have that little faith in me?
No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it?
It's...
It really bothers me. The fact that there's a side of you I don't know. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
You've got me right now. Isn't that enough?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. I know I'm being greedy, but it's just not enough.
All right. I think that's where we stopped today. Good saving spot. Good chunk of game. I'm tired. I got an early morning tomorrow. I don't think anyone's. I think Recon's is gone. So. Gia. All right. Well, hey. Good stream today, as always. Shout out to Recon's Games with Grandpa's coming through. Grandpa's dropping the bits. Metal Gear Solid 2. How about it? Harrier fight. Maybe this one's not as hard. I feel like I guess this one, when I get discovered, I die quicker. But the bosses, maybe they're just not as hard to me. I don't know. But I'm freaking tired, so I'm gonna call it a night there. Don't know if there'll be a stream tomorrow night, but maybe late if it happens. Wednesday, 7 o'clock, or shortly after, Space Marines 2 collaboration is on the table, so that should be fun. That'll probably be a 3-hour stream or so. I don't know, but it'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. So anyways, stay blessed, everybody, and catch you guys next time, whenever that is. Peace.